What up, y'all? My name is Dylan. This is Left Virginia. I hope you're all having a great weekend. Let's go ahead and get into it. From The Economist, 523 days into Donald Trump's term, the president's net approval rating is negative 22, up zero point 0.3 points since last week. 37% approve, 59% disapprove, and 5% are not sure. Now, that 37% approval rating, I don't believe that's his floor. I think by the end of 2026 or the end of his second term, if he even serves the full term, we are going to see that number drop to the 20s, if not the low teens. This man is absolutely hated. The MAGA movement is dying. But at the same time, I need you guys to remember that 37% of our country's population is still millions of people, right? So we still have a long way to go. However, I do find a glimmer of hope in the fact that in 2026, we have Democratic Socialists and leftists running. Not just running, they are winning. Here we can see MAGA Mike Johnson shaking in his boots, not only over the thought of getting impeached, but also possibly spending the rest of his natural life in prison.
We were to lose the midterms, heaven forbid, these Democrats, y'all, impeachment's not even the big concern. They will turn every committee of Congress into an investigative body, and they'll go after the president's family, the cabinet, his donors and friends. Half of you in this room will be targeted. I run the protection program. I'll take care of you, okay? We're going to win. We're going to win the midterm, okay?
Every single member of the Trump administration, including his family, including his donors, including his supporters, none of them deserve a moment of peace. They all deserve to be in prison for the rest of their lives. Now, in the last episode, we talked about Postmaster General David Steiner of the United States Postal Service basically telling Congress, fuck you, I'm not going to send mail-in ballots to states like West Virginia who refuse to surrender their voting rolls to the federal government. And Politico here says a federal judge in Massachusetts barred the Postal Service on Thursday from restricting the delivery of mail-in ballots to states that don't hand over a list of eligible voters, rebuffing President Donald Trump's efforts to crack down on a voting method he has long targeted. That's great. We love to see it. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, because postal management likes to do sketchy shit. And lastly, I just wanted to share this with you guys. So instead of fixing infrastructure like roads and bridges, instead of improving the lives of West Virginians, Patrick Morrissey took from the tax-funded, I believe it's the governor's contingency fund. He can do whatever he wants with it. I think he took around $2 million or more to bring in this Ferris wheel and pay for entertainment for the 250th anniversary. Um, you know, how can you be okay with this while West Virginians are starving to death? They don't have housing. People are suffering, right? It's just unbelievable. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. That's all. Take care.